Alright guys, welcome back to yet another episode of All the Mods 6. We should be on episode 5, I believe. And I'm ashamed to admit it, but I thought I was recording for the past 2 hours. Turns out I was not, and we've made a lot of progress off camera. So as you can see from our inventory, we got rid of our uranium ones, our uranium tools. We threw them in here. The hammer and the Paxel. Just replaced it with platinum because we had a little bit more platinum than we did uranium. This is full up with platinum, or not full up, it has 15 ingots worth. Um, we went to the Nether, and while looking for a stronghold, we found, I can't remember what they called them. Let's see if we can find it. The Nether. Is it Minecraft? Need to go deeper. I feel like it's the Nether. So we found ancient debris. So that's very important. Um, what else? We basically found the equivalent of a mine shaft in the Nether, and we didn't get anything super valuable. We got a name tag, two golden pickaxes. We're gonna go ahead and throw those in there. But here, right here, we actually did get some netherite scrap. And I found out, so there's a few recipes. You can throw it in the enrichment chamber and get two, right? But if you take the ancient debris and throw it into the crusher, you get three of these netherites, dirty netherite scraps, and these smelt into one. So we basically just tripled the amount of netherite scrap that we got, and we turned a diamond pickaxe into a netherite pick. And that allowed us, because down in the mines we actually had some allthemodium, and we weren't able to mine it before, but with this netherite pick we can actually do that now. So we actually have access to allthemodium, which is pretty dang awesome. So before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and take, let's say, like two more netherite ingots. Just throw those up in the chest. We still have 9 scraps. We will get more in the near future here soon. Let's go ahead and throw the platinum in there, and we are not going to smelt this allthemodium yet. We will not smelt this yet. Um, there's something that I want to set up over here in a little area that I've already kind of got prepared. Um, so we're going to have a farm over here. So I'm not exactly sure what type of crop I'm going to grow inside of this farm yet. Um, I was thinking potatoes, but after looking at everything in here, we actually haven't found any potatoes. So I might have to look into finding a way to get them, because if you take the potatoes and then you smelt them to baked potatoes and put those inside of a crusher, you get this item called biofuel. Okay? So if you take this biofuel and you put it inside of a pressurized reaction chamber with water and hydrogen, it takes two biofuel and turns it into one substrate, which the byproduct of this is ethylene. We will get to that in a second. The substrate can be then combined with oxygen and more ethylene and turned into HDPE pellets. These pellets can then be enriched, three of them into a plate, or a sheet rather, and then these sheets can be used for some pretty useful things down the line. Most notably, like the mecha suit stuff. A lot of the mecha suit components require HDPE, even netherite, which is pretty cool. There was something in here that needed HDPE besides the mecha suit, but I can't think of it at the moment. If I come across it again, I'll be sure to let you guys know what that is. Um, so let's go ahead and combine this, just because. Um, what else? What else? What else? Let's get 16 of these. Just make sure that our repair kit is fully stocked up. Um, we also, in the Nether, found this thing called soul lava, which I've never heard of before. I'm not sure if this is a vanilla thing or because it says right under the white text, it says all the modium colon molten blue lava, but it smelts 500 items as you can see here. And from what I found out, this stuff is very, very dangerous. So this will most likely get put into a chest somewhere for safekeeping, like here, for example. We made some storage upgrades because we were full up on netherrack. We found some soul cobble and this black stone, which we actually needed for. How many did we need? Let's get our dank. We got some of that, some netherrack. Go ahead and put all that away. More netherrack, black stone. We even found some quartz. Let's go put that in there. And let's smelt up like. Oh, we can't smelt this. What did we need this for? We needed like slabs or something. Yeah, polished black stone. So that's how we do it. Okay. We needed like 3 of these. We needed our. It's like our little energy tablet or something like that. Mm, I don't remember where I put it. Energy. Yeah, it was like one of these. Mm, I do not see it. Did I lose it when I died several times in the nether? I hope not. Let's go put you away. You in here? No. In here? No. Did I put it over here somewhere? Yes. Put it right there. Oh gosh. So, you can rewind if you want. We'll take a look in that chest in just a second here. Those are some of the things that we're gonna need to get started. Um, yeah. So let's go ahead and put the quartz away, sort it, put the snowball in there. We can have this iron ore. Um, right, let's just put the iron ore in there. We will use this, and we need 2 steel. 2 steel, tablet, and this, and we have our charging pad, which we can then hook up. Sure, why not? And then our handy dandy destruction gadget can now get charged up. So this is really for destroying a large area at once. I'll go ahead and show you guys how freaking awesome this thing is. Um, this building gadgets mod is probably one of my favorite mods ever. Like when it comes to building, it's just so useful. Um, the same mod author, wow. Um, it is at Gadget. He's also created this mod called Mining Gadgets. Um, I have never played with this mod, and I am super excited to. Um, So as soon as I am able to access that, actually, how cheap is this? So that requires all the modium, which we have access to now, but we're saving it because of this next project that I want to work on. So let's go ahead and do that, and then let us go ahead and, so just for example, let's go ahead and shift right click, depth, let's do a depth of 16. We will go left 4 or 5, we'll go right 5, down 1, and then up. How tall is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll do 7, and we'll keep down at 0. So everything that you see highlighted will get deleted. Um, Let us do like right here, and then let's go left some more. There we go. And then boom, just like that, it's all gone. Voided, deleted, can't get it back. But that's alright because we didn't need it. Let's go ahead and put that there, there. Oh, we accidentally destroyed our bamboo. That's alright. It regrows. Let's go ahead and do like there, and then there. Mm, yeah, we'll just light up the other ones willy-nilly. Not that big of a deal. But like, all that space cleared out in an instant just by clicking a button. However, it did use quite a bit of power. But I guess that's the trade-off. And then we'll go ahead and set everything back to 0, just so we don't accidentally right-click and destroy something. Which I have done many times before in a previous world. So we can go ahead and put our polished blackstone in there. We have the solium dust, which not 100% sure what to do with that. Well, that's kind of cool. We'll go ahead and put that there. Why not? Screw it. Let's go to sleep real quick. Trying to think. Oh, I did also make this really cool set of armor called Mortem helmets. Mortem set. Looks pretty cool. Looks like a skeleton. It was very bone intensive. We did also figure out bees just a little bit. Um, I was really confused on how to get started, and then while I was looking at bees, I saw this thing called an empty bee jar. So I went ahead and crafted it because it was only 6 pieces of glass, and then I found out that with one of these empty bee jars, you can just straight up, if they decide to come back out, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Oh, you can just straight up right click them, and it puts the bee in a jar, and then you can just right click it again, and it'll release it. And then once I had a few of them collected in here, I went ahead and crafted up this scraper. However, with doing that, it made the bees angry. All the honeycombs that you see in there, so the beeper, this one, the green one, he has 4 honeycombs in there with 1 vanilla bee honeycomb in there. Then these have some mason and some regular ones. So I had just regular bees in here, right? And then I right-clicked it with the scraper, and the bees attacked me, and then they died. And this was happening several times. I thought it was just coincidence. They would poison me, I would die, and then, or no, they would die, and I'd have to go out and collect more. And then I found out that this bee smoker Bees won't get angry for 30 seconds when shearing honeycombs. So then I found out if you right click the hive and then right click with the scraper, you can collect them and they won't get angry with you. So that's what I've been doing for a while now. I'll go ahead and collect up some honeycombs while I'm here. Um, I've done this a few times, as you can see from inside the chest. This shouldn't be picking up everything. So yeah, I've collected quite a few honeycombs from the vanilla and the mason and creeper ones. Um, Not really sure what to do other than centrifuge them to get like their respective resources. Um, the mason bee will give you clay and bricks. And other than that, I'm not really sure. That's the only way to get the beeswax as well. But I believe the centrifuge is a multi-block, which we don't have quite that many resources. So I'm not too keen on making that at the moment. We did make this conduit, the heart of the sea over here. So that's why we have the conduit power buffs over here. Let's get this jellyfish, because we could always do with more slime balls. Let's go ahead and bring you over here, bud. Come here. Come here, bud. How much heart? How much damage does that do to you? Is that 2 hearts? Oh, wow. That does 2 hearts of damage. Not bad, not bad. So yeah, we've just kind of been passively generating some honeycombs and some resources from these bees. Haven't looked into breeding them yet. I think it requires another star to get started, but don't quote me on it. I'm not 100% sure. So we got these heat generators over here just for some passive power generation. I don't know why my brain blanked there for a second. Let's go ahead and put away some of this bamboo that we collected. We have some mystical white flowers and some saplings over here. Nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead and get like 32 of this, and then like 32 of this. And then we're gonna need like a stack of iron, I think. Oh, actually, we're gonna need like 2 stacks of iron. I hope this is enough. Just barely. Really don't want to do this yet. Let's see how long we can hold off before we have to. Let's throw that in there. Throw this in there. So, oh my gosh. Backtrack. Backtrack. We need this guy. So this is gonna be our harvester for our plant stuffs. Let's go ahead and do that. Let us show the area. So it's quite a large area. I wonder if we can lower this in any way. Not that it matters that much. Actually, should we just make it this whole area? I'm gonna say no. And actually, what I think I want to do instead, move this over to here. Show the area. That's good. I don't believe it includes this blue circle. I think it's just everything that's in. So let's go and do that. Let us go ahead and put down the sink again. Actually, Maybe put the sink here. Not 100% sure where everything is going yet. So we are going to want, maybe we should also look into a furnace, but let's see how much carrots will give us when it comes to crushing. Carrots will give us 5, so that's not terrible. Obviously, potatoes are going to be the better option, but we already have 14. Do we have a farmer? No, doesn't look like it. Okay, so we don't have our hoe, but I don't even remember where I put it. There it is. Let's go ahead and put the bee jar, the smoker, and the scraper in there, just to help with our inventory a little bit. Just go ahead and do this. Go ahead and till some soil. Is actually additions in here? No. We did also craft up a watering can, so we can go ahead and fertilize this a little bit more. Let's look up crop support with compressed iron. That's gonna need explosion. I don't know if I want to do that. Hmm. Do that. That. I guess we can go ahead and do that, and then get 2 stacks of glass. We'll go ahead and wait until... Oh no, we can go about our business real quick. So we needed the carrots to go into a crusher. Okay. And then the crusher will provide us with the biomass, is that what it was called? Biofuel, which will then go into a PRC with water and hydrogen. So, um, we have an electrolytic separator, which if you use this, it can separate brine, water, and heavy water into their respective elements. So the water will separate into hydrogen and oxygen. So if we put this here, and then if we have the side config, I believe this is the back. Energy, none, input. I don't know. Let's go ahead and just clear everything. Same thing for this guy. Clear everything. So let us get some pipes from mechanism, mechanical pipes, bucket, and steel. Pretty simple. Grab you guys. Steel. And we need an empty bucket. Do we have 2? I thought we only had 1. Let's go ahead and drink this milk. Boom. Got mechanical pipes. Do we also need the configurator? Which is stick, energy tablet, which is... Actually, that's going to be all of our iron. And we actually need more. So, let's go ahead and just toss this guy in there, because it's only 2 more that we need. Okay. Boom. Then we need 1 stick, 1 lapis, 3 gold, and 4 redstone. Okay, let's do that. And that. Okay, and then while we're here, we'll go ahead and make our upgrades. So we got our speed upgrades, and we got our energy upgrades. Let's go ahead and sleep through the night. Brand new day. Look at the bees just out and about, bumbling around. Okay, so we actually need to charge this guy. Even though I don't think it uses any power to configure things, which is very weird. Only has a storage of 24,000, so won't take that long. We should go ahead and let this charge up too. Might as well sit here for a second, ask you guys how your day's going. Um, so if everything goes according to plan, this will be very nice. Let's go ahead and get these mechanical pipes ready. Boom. And then configurator. This should be pull. So that's gonna put the water in, and then the hydrogen and oxygen. I believe it's respective to the way that you place it. So anything that's on the left side here will get this hydrogen. I'm not 100% on that, so do not quote me, please. But as you can see, it is already pretty bad with power. So we're gonna go ahead and throw these guys in there, all the energy upgrades. So then it is the crusher, or no, the PRC right here, and we'll go ahead and do that. Side config fluids. Oh, it can only input water, so that's kind of cool. This is still struggling with energy, which is kind of concerning, because this has, thought this was full up. Oh, it's because it's constantly working. Okay, we'll go ahead and throw energy guys in here. This will get side config gases, and we will input. Yeah, so that'll get us our hydrogen there. And if we put water here, boom. And then let's put our carrots here. Let's see if we can water and can these boys up. So I found if you hold it, it doesn't really work that well, but if you spam click it, it works a lot faster. I'm not sure if that has to do with like a block tick thing or what, but I've been playing with it a little bit and found that rapidly clicking is the best course of action. um, we actually will need what is that? That's for water, so we need logistical, right? Yeah, this is for transporting items. So we'll need 1 set of those. 2 steel, one of these dudes. Go ahead and get a set of those. And I want to take a look. Did that use any power? It did not, to configure that. So I wonder at what point, if, like, what point it does draw power. So let's go ahead and do this till something grows. And let's see what happens to the items after they're collected. Or let's see how they're collected, rather. Click, click, click. Okay. You should be always on. Let's remove this just in case. So that's it. It doesn't like go into an inventory or anything. Do we have access to a hopper? Vacuum hopper. Is a vacuum hopper even a thing? No. I think this is our only choice. And we don't have any blaze powder. So we might have to take another trip into the nether. Maybe. Unless I can separate this somehow. I could actually. How hard is this to make? Tin, machine frame, coil, constant tan blend, nickel, and copper. I really don't want to. Let's do like 8 nickel, or 8 copper and 8 nickel. Might as well. So we're gonna need 1 Eye of Ender. And while we're over here, we are actually going to put the muffling upgrades in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have muffled, muffled, and muffled. Put all of our upgrades in there. Go ahead and combine these up. Boom. And then what was it called? A centrifugal separator. So you need gold and redstone. Need a compass, which is 4 more iron. Four iron, 1 redstone. Should be our compass. Okay, we need 2 tins and a machine frame, which is yet another piece of iron. Iron nuggets, but iron nonetheless. Need a tin gear, so that's 4 of you. 4 more iron. And then glass. Put you back. Okay, we have our tin gear. We have our machine frame. And then 2 more tin and the constant tin gears. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 of these. And then 2 more tin, right? Then we should be able to craft it up. Let's go ahead and place you up there.